How's it going, Laser Bruises up? I'm Sixkilla and welcome back to Danganronpa THH. We're continuing our investigation to find out who the mastermind might be, and we found a secret room in here that has Kyoko's father in there. I think we're gonna go and explore some other new areas. We got that unrestricted e-handbook, so we should be able to access some of these lockers now. Maybe we can get that giraffe out of one of them, who knows? Let's just work our way around again. It'll be one of these ones, right? There's a card ready, yeah. Can we use that key? Let's give it a try. Not our one. Wait, but what about the emergency handbook I found in the Headmaster's hidden room? Let's give it one more try. I took the emergency handbook and ran it across the card reader and... Alright, just what I was hoping for. Let's see what we got inside. The locker is totally disorganized. Looks like a bunch of shit the hero would like. And whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? It can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Agreed. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards, but aren't they used for telling fortunes? It's just a coincidence, right? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked in no particular order, and dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever stuffed this didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro. There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written, Yasuhiro Hagakuri. This is our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here. It can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school the same time as the rest of us. And we all got sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes, so what is this notebook? Is he the mastermind? But he's a big dum-dum. He's a big stupid idiot. Alright, we'll try this one. I took the emergency... Yeah. Buzz that one open. Let's see what's in here. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Alright. This thing's practically empty. It's just one thing. Some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside. Could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I better take a look. Looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook when my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens the headmaster, and my father, he was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it is not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope you'll be able to willing to go along with this plan. That's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. So this is Kyoko's, right? Obviously. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in his locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left her when she was little. I decided to talk with the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster, my father. What does that all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question marks spun through my mind. It just started spinning much faster. When I look at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here is messy. disorganized, scrawled. Despair walks among us and so we survive. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Okay, that's 2. The more I see, the less it makes sense, because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seemed like it belonged to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seemed like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. What one are we up to? This one? Nothing. Come on. Nothing. We got this one. Nothing. I don't think these ones count because they're already broken, right? So that's it. Alright. Alright, we're at the data lab. Let's check out the Monokuma door. I'm curious to see what's in here. Oh, Hina's here.
Hey, Makoto.
You here to look around too? Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in the school have been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
But
I couldn't bring myself to open it.
I mean...
It might explode, right? And that'd really suck, so you open it. I'm sure she didn't mean that, but it made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. That's what it sounds like, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first, I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Everything will be okay, right? Here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... This place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. It's like it's like a pilot seat for a Gundam or something. There's some kind of hatch on the floor, but right now I'm more concerned about that weird device. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top though, like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? That's what I just said. I think you'd probably freak out if you saw it. Cockpit? So the Monokuma room had a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Maybe the whole school turns into a giant Monokuma bear. Mech. And could that mean...
Okay.
Let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. Hold on, you can't just or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Huh?
Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. What did you push? I'm not totally sure, but I think it was that one. The button that says Data Center. Data Center? Oh, is this where you control the little Monokumas? Took a good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labelled Data Center. It must be the one she pushed, but the Data Center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. Probably better go check it out. Yes, please, I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. Stop trying to get me killed, lady. Yeah. Rude. I bet it's a little Monokuma. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? Hey. Give me all your donuts. Is that you, Hina?
What?
Aw man, busted. How did you know?
Say what?
Because you said donuts? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? You don't even know what you're controlling?
Hello.
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Found it.
Guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Aw man. Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess this settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside. Yeah. That's where he controlled the Monokumas. Hey Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma? Huh? What do you mean? You were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
Huh?
Monokuma? What, for real? Yeah, it looked like the panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words...
Hey.
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time. Kyoko's theory was right. If the mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school the whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... Oh my god, don't do this again. How many times has he said this same sentence? Yes. Then the mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh well, it's just... This is where the mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So like... You want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. You want to get going? Yeah. What's wrong, Makoto? Let's hurry and get out of here. Ah, dickbag. I want to look at stuff and you're in my way, lady. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door just locked on its own. What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked, but why? Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
No fair, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit? Because if the room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are. So right now you're being operated by someone in that room.
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
That doesn't make any sense. We were just in there and we didn't see anyone. The hatch. They're in the hatch on the ground. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? They wouldn't let me go to the hatch. Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? No way. The hatch on the floor. Too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it. Dude, I tried.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be open from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. He's gone, but... Is he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay. Anyway, we don't let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of our time we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay.
I'm gonna run around and tell everyone what we found here. Nice, you got me all motivated again.
You got it.
I'm out. See you later. Hina took off at a full sprint. I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. So what's next? The bio lab? Oh, the Headmaster's room. We haven't checked that out. Not ourselves. This is the Headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Ah, Makoto, it's you. Oh, Byakuya. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. Class 78 student registry. Contains profiles for all of us, and Murkuro.
So, in other words...
Apparently, Class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room...
I see.
That's right, it also mentioned Class 78. That must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers, there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in here to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry, she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Makuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
So,
What?
in other words...
When it comes to this profile, there was more information about Makuro than we still don't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? There seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the Headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he let us in on such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Makuro reappeared suddenly, and in the background, an entity floats, close but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Makuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the Ultimate Despair, and I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behaviour too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves their tremendous skill in battle. But they said that the body was covered in scars. In the garden. Naturally, I wanted to believe in her. She's one of my students after all, but if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Makuro was part of the Ultimate Despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Makuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the Headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Makuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto?
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before. A girl who seems to be included as part of our Class 78. That should be enough to figure out who the girl is. And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, imagine 7 foot 5 inches, should be huge. 97 pounds, and even lists their vitals, 31, 22, 32. Well, what do you think? What do I think? You're asking me like, if she has a nice body?
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, that could mean... Wait, is he trying to say... measure the body? There's a chance the body isn't actually Makuro? Is that what he's saying? Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm,
It's
right?
all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Cool. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help. Well, don't put too much faith in her.
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? But my hunches seem to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks. Is there anything else here? There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Class 78 Student Registry. Apparently that's us. And there's profiles on everyone I met at the beginning and Makuro. And just like us, Makuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Makuro Ikusaba, part of the Ultimate Despair, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? Here's the the gold sword again. There are trophies and even a shield in the display case. The bookshelf seems really well made and it's filled with files and thick books. I guess that's it. Let's go. Alright, next we've got the biolab, right? I'm pretty sure that's next up on the agenda, and that's pretty much it apart from checking the places where everyone was killed. The garden, I guess, is going to be the next place to check. Well, here I am at the biolab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? To keep the specimens fresh, I assume. Ugh, so cold. Why is it cold in here? First thing I need to figure out. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those things lately. There's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall, and on the left side there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... there's There's some kind of weird machine or something built to the wall. I've seen something like this before. Ah, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Does that mean the biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Dude, I'm trying. Oh my god. The right hand lights are off. I see that. God damn. You're being very obtuse for some reason at the moment. Does it mean everyone who's died is... they're all in this little room? Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver and the blue light will let you know that the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is the instruction manual for the fridge. Well, looking around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. Some kind of makeshift morgue. Okay. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue, another one of the victims is. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Are we done then? I guess we're done here. Let's head to the garden. And then where else? Where else is there to check? The body's gone. Huh? It's gone. Makura's body. It's not here. Shit. Did they put it in the big flower? The Monokuma flower, is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? I don't think it's related to the case, so I better keep my distance. Okay. Maybe she's in the morgue. Maybe the body's in the tool shed. I better check it just to be sure. It's probably in the biolab. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body, but if it's not here, then it must be in the biolab. The corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. There's one other thing. The tarp. A tarp played a key role in another case, so I better take a look into it. The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet, which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? I didn't notice this before, but there's a small stamp in one corner of the tarp. It says biolab. Then this originally came from the biolab. Which means we can't have done it, because we couldn't get into the biolab. But Kyoko still could have. I don't know where to go now except to just run around checking crap. Just randomly. Oh, Toko's here. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were.
What do you want?
Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything. Not a single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, we would have something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back. Give me back my precious time. Calm down, Toko.
What's your problem?
Don't tell me to calm down. You have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're going to call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's going to say that. Master will. Not sure I can disagree with that. I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me? Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm going to get going. Are we sure? Bunch of wooden lockers. We can't go in there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll just maybe go back to the garden. No. Okay, never mind. We're done. What's happening? It can't be trial time, right?
Announcement.
Because we got no idea.
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely?
Nicely is a strong word.
Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint.
Thank you.
For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
What? Now he wants to give us a hint? That's suspicious, there's no doubt about that. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... He said to go to the gym, right? Yeah, man. Do it. Hey, hero. Oh, hey, hero. Makoto? Why'd you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait. There's no point trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero? It's like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Has he been playing the dumb card just to throw us off his scent?
I am Monokuma!
Hello, welcome, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you. The envelope? This must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it. Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. That's everyone. Including, Makuro, but not including us. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. It was everyone who'd come to Hope's Peak at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sayaka. Yeah, that's Makuro. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true, I do recognize her. That's right, when Byakuya and I were in the Headmaster's room, we looked at that file. Makuro Ikusaba. And this girl was... What? Why? Why is Makuro here with everyone else? And even more than that, just having everyone here pose like this is weird enough by itself. And we're all wearing matching uniforms? I don't remember anything like this. Wait, are we in the picture? I didn't see us. You can't see Junko because of Taka's arm. See, we're not in the picture, are we? I can't see us. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm the only one not there. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Well, I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I ever met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope's Peak Academy. So it's natural for me not to be in this picture, but what's definitely unnatural is that everyone else is in the picture. I thought everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. But if this picture is real, then could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You kind of get in the way standing there, you know. So I mean, get out. But
How strange.
I told you, I'm not fielding any questions.
Unbelievable.
What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Oh, you're broken again. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. He got broken again. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It just made me more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? It looks so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me... Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Okay. Are we gonna go find them then? Should we check the map then? Where is everybody? Not here. Wait. Well, there you go. Can I just skip there? He's in the Arco. Let's go talk to Byakuya. I fast traveled. It might be the first time I fast traveled in this game. I do like running around like a nutter, especially since I know where everything is. It's really nice and unusual for me to be able to navigate my way around something. So I'm making the most of it. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Hey, Byakuya, wait! But of course he didn't, he just walked away. What the? Why is he acting like that? Like he was purposely trying to avoid me. Because he's a wanker. He's always been a wanker at least, so at least he's being in character. You know? Alright, let's go find someone else to talk to then. I mean, Hina will talk to us, right? You can always trust Hina. Okay, so he's in the garden, and she's in the biolab. And I have no idea where Hina is at all. Cool. I guess we'll go talk to Hiro, although Hiro's already tried to avoid us once. Hiro. Hey, Hiro. Makoto, what's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No. Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hiro, what's wrong? Wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It's like he was avoiding me, like he was afraid of me. Why? What is going on? This is getting weird. Like, we're the least intimidating person in this entire school. Well, yeah, pretty much, yeah. Maybe Chihiro was less intimidating, but he's, whatever, gone now. I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her passed out again. Toko? Does that mean she saw blood? It's open, but Toko. But Toko's a dick. Toko, you okay? No, she's not dead, is she? So you should have just left her. It's cold, it's super cold. It's so cold I think I might catch cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? Ah, I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered? Straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know. Last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga. Bazinga? We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. Don't say it like it's a bad thing, it's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. No, it's more like half. But all I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know, I'm sure Byakuya's around here doing his own investigating.
Yes.
By himself? I assume so.
Oh, I'm on fire.
I knew it, I totally knew it. I'm a pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Yes, I'm sure. How does he ever cope without you laughing in his ear? Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. No point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be a reason for it. The cadaver. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut tight last time I was here. That must be where she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko?
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay?
Indeed.
Sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. About this room. Oh yeah,
It would seem
it's a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and well, there you have it. You knew she
Indeed.
fainted? I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real reason
It would
became clear.
seem-
I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her?
Anyway,
We should close it up, don't want to leave it hanging open like that.
Makoto.
Good idea, give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched. But suddenly she stopped. Shouldn't we see who the body is? What's wrong?
Listen,
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. How come? Because Makuro's body is in here. Makuro's corpse? Makuro's body's inside the fridge?
See.
Just like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right, Curator didn't get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm gonna find a clue this time, and I'm gonna grab the Mastermind by his tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then.
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there? That's it? Okay. Are you done? What do you want me to do? You should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about a hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not?
Because...
Any reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own, without whatever hints he may have to offer. It's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the Mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it, there's no other explanation. There's no one else to talk to. The tarp? You know, I think I've seen a tarp like this somewhere before. Ah, it's the same one I found in the garden tool shed, and if I remember that tarp, it had a stamp that said Biolab. And that's the tarp that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over there. Yeah. Nine lights. Ah, that was the thing. So 9 people are dead, but isn't there 10 missing? Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Geez, that was fast. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and blow to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only other option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where does it say they're old?
Because...
Huh? All the Monokuma file says is they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they give. You may be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds make it sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds are at least a few days old, there's no way they could have anything to do with it. What if Makuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least.
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many? The detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words,
they envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then as they investigate, they test what they find against each of these possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work, but beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Okay.
Hey.
So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Makuro's profile, it listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They are indeed consistent with the corpse. So then... And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo, there's absolutely no mistake. Our victim in this case, without a doubt, Makuro Ikusawa. Okay.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
Then.
It looks like we have no further business with Makuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Do you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this?
Why?
Sad? Did you forget she was our enemy once? A part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed, she's still a victim. Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. For someone like that, what does it mean to be naive?
So then...
I think we've done all we can here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in the locker. If I don't do it now... Alright, go on then. Hey Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then, out with it. Have you really not seen your dad once since you got here?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the dorms? I do, yeah. But to get into those lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
The one you found in the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
Did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? Found a pocketbook. And after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? Can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm trying to say is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster. About your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean the video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own two eyes. Well, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it is my locker. Your locker. If you watch this, it'll all make sense. DVD, and it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it in the hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I didn't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realise exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on this DVD.
Makoto.
Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble?
In other
Ramble?
words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, and all because of the mastermind.
However...
But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of determination, the determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous. There's just no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. That's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it is the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room and check it out. Kyoko said something about a hopeless truth, but no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world, I can't afford to lose. And we're going to wrap this one up here because I let this run on way longer than I intended to. But there's a lot of cutting I can do on this one to bring it down to size, so that's cool. In the next one we'll check out the DVD, and then I assume we'll be moving on to the class trial, although I still have no idea who the mastermind is, unless it's Hero. I guess we'll find out. Till then, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out for me, and I'll see you in the next one.